Welcome to a final, hopefully, stream of this build, which is the 007's Aston Martin DB5, the Speed Champions Lego set. Now, this is quite a small set, but I've ended up doing it over 3 different videos somehow. The end of the last one, the software crashed, and yeah, so I just gave up. But Mr. Bond here is ready to have his car completed. I really shouldn't just thrown that minifigure. Right, I'm just sort of set it up so I'm pretty much, I think, where I was last time in terms of, oh, I'm changing, so I'm not on the right thing. In terms of the car placement and stuff, I've tried not to move the camera for the last few days, even though I've been doing various sorts in this room, etc. So I'm just going to hit straight on into this and get building. And hopefully the software and everything just works today. That would be nice, please. Right. So just so you're fully aware of what I'm actually doing, I'm building this car in stop motion. That means I place a brick or I move a brick and then I take a picture and then I repeat that process for every single brick, which for sets such as the castle I did a little while back, it means several thousand pictures. This one we're up to 600 so far, and we haven't done the minifigure. Hopefully we'll do the minifigure today. And when I say do the minifigure, that's, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, I create little minifigure spins. I was doing loads and loads and loads last year, and I didn't get very far from this year. The plan is I'm going to re-release or release the new Christmas ones this year. / I think I might have missed 1 or 2 last year, and then get back on it properly in January. I have got, for those of you watching the channel, you can have a preview of what my next set build is, which will become my 5th unbuilt video, is Main Street. So this has got 2 little houses and a little tram and bits in it. This is going on my Christmas display, so this is going to get built next week. Or the end, yeah, it'll be next week now, won't it? Meaning I'll be doing that in stream as well soon. So feel free to come and join and watch along for that one, because I'm sure it'll be entertaining. I love the Christmas sets. They're so much fun. Just looking to see what we've got going in where here. What is going on here? It's interesting. So this piece is going to go down here. So I'm not quite building to order. I don't know if you can see. I did have this correctly last time. There you go. You'll see a bit better now. So you can see what I'm supposed to be building versus what I'm actually building. And I'm just doing small movements here. I'm going to stop that right there. So, is that good? Oh, let's hit 1 tiny 2-second break. As my drink arrives. If I can work it out. Right, sorry, just had a drink delivery. Always appreciated. How are we going to do this? So that is going to move all the way back. Yes, so this goes all the way to the back here. Hopefully this is a good enough angle. I'm probably going to do 1 more angle change in this video, but I haven't quite decided when or where yet. Normally, especially with the bigger sets, I'll have a little glance through the instructions early on, just to get an idea of what's going to be happening. With this one, I have not, that's for sure. Right. So this piece is going to slide in there. connect, and then it's quite an interesting little build. Obviously this is like, ooh, okay, this bit might be hard. I'm gonna half ram it in and then push it back. Oh, that is tight. And then the top piece, what is this piece? Sure, it's two. No, I can see two of those. I'm looking for the correct piece. I threw the bags out earlier. Probably nice. I haven't put it down on there, have I? No, that is definitely the right piece. Oh, look at that printed. I didn't even notice that's a printed part. You know, I'm going to sit there, but look, it's got printing on there. That's really cool. Oh, I hate it when I can't find a part. In the tyres and the wheels, nope. Thing is, I've only got like a few pieces left, so it really can't have gone far. Unless I've used it by mistake. Just got those two. It's not like a build off something, is it? No. No way I could have used it by mistake there, as it fell on the floor. I can't even look properly because that's under my tripod. I doubt I have that piece. I'm gonna look in my bin of Lego now. Let's have a quick look ahead. See if I use those two pieces that I've just. So one goes, definitely goes there. I'm sort of looking ahead because I'm working out, have I mistakenly used that piece somewhere else in the build? Which is quite possible because I've got two of those. Yeah, I think I can see what I've done. I think that, yeah, okay, I found it. So whenever you got a missing Lego piece, it's always one of two things. Either Lego have forgotten to put it in, or you've used it in the wrong place, which I did here. So let's just fix my mistake. There we go. And that bonnet's going to open so much better now as well. Or hood if you're American. Hood is something rather different in the UK. There you go. There we go. Problem averted. Oh, need to push tab and not spacebar. A lot of time for these builds where there's, if I'm building a big one in stop motion, there's two sets of bricks like there is here. I would take a picture with my hand in it clearly. No, I would usually put 2 bricks on at the same time, take the photo to speed things up a bit, but I'm not doing that today. Right, I'm just going to make you all very jealous. I hope. Have a tiny bit of hot chocolate with cream. Oh, should have shook that first. That's better. Come here for the Lego, stay for the cream. Put that on there. My very cool Lego coasters I got a few years back. Right. So stop motion, stop motion, stop motion. How do we then make it from these pictures? Quite simply, we put them all together as a little video, so one after the other. Every picture represents 1 frame in a 12 frame per second video. That is good cream. So every 12 pictures I take is 1 second of film. So when you see something like, I don't know, Wallace and Gromit that's coming out at Christmas, and that's 90 minutes long, roughly. You've got to think, if they're filming, they're probably filming at 24 frames or 15. Or 24 on 2s, but most likely 24. That means every frame they've done is, every 24 frames they've done is 1 second of film. And there's 60 seconds in a minute. So 240 pictures would be 10 seconds. That's something to think about. Anyway, let's get back to building this. I've had my tiny tea break or hot chocolate break. So this is interesting. This is literally friction. It's going to hold this bit in. There we go. What I'm going to do is use a tiny piece of blue tack here, just to give it the effect of the grills coming up. And then we can get this piece with the printed part on it, which is very, very cool. Have that slide down. I'm expecting these not to actually meet very well. Right, let's push that down. Then we're going to raise this slightly. Push this down on here and shut the whole thing. Just going to watch that to see how it melds, and that's really nice. And then what I think I might do is have a top down of the bonnet, because we're going to put an Aston Martin sticker on it as well. And then we've got some cool stuff to do underneath that I'm not going to do, because it's like 4 pieces and it's going to be underneath. It'll be less than a second. And then we're going to put the windscreens on and get James Bond in there. So what I'm thinking, it's probably going to be quite hard. Take one more picture there, because I don't think if I put, I don't think that is going to be overly obvious. Maybe it will. Okay, let's just continue how we're building for now. We'll see. It is my first time actually building a Speed Champions car on the channel. I've done other cars, but I haven't done any Speed Champion ones yet. So this is quite an interesting experience. I must ask, are all the Speed Champion cars the same? Free. Okay, this could be interesting. So this piece is going to slide into there, like so. You're going to sit nicely. Promise the people you're going to sit nicely. And this piece is going to go on top of it. And then the other side we're going to do as one. Oh my god. Then this piece is going to go here. I just hope this is all in focus because I haven't actually been checking my camera that much. It's interesting. Right, so the other side, let's do it per the book. The whole thing can go down as one, hopefully. Right, so one. That's interesting how they're making the sort of this curve in the bonnet. Choosing these corner pieces, actually creating a curve downwards. That's really cool. Again, I never know how people look at something like that and think, because I didn't even realise that was coming. Like, normally you sort of see something in there and say, oh yeah, this is what's going to happen. But nope, this was pure, oh, that's really cool. But how do you get that mindset? How do you develop that brainwave that if I put these two parts like this, it will make this curved down edge of the bonnet? It is cool because obviously with Lego, I was building just what happened. I was building all those years ago as a kid, and everything was very boxy and very like not incredible like it is now. I mean, I had a sheriff's office that was like 200 pieces. That would be like a 800 piece set now, probably. So is this? I'm just going to look at the picture. It is meant to sort of go down. I don't like the new manuals, and the fact they don't even use real pictures on the front of the manual. It's just a render. Like, whatever happened to just photographing the piece of Lego you built, you're making? Right, like I said, there is a piece to go on underneath, which is an exhaust pipe. It is cool, but I don't think it's going to add much to the value of this stop motion. So, what I'm going to do is attempt to turn us round. Now, it's been sat here for a couple of days, so You know what, I'm not. I'm gonna just do a cheat. I'm gonna put it here and here. So what I'm doing here is putting blue tack on the bottom. It's already on there. Just reapplied it so it's sticky again. Just pushing everything down. You know what? Let's build the piece underneath because otherwise I will probably never do it. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing it on a round piece. There we go. There we go. Do you reckon this car will pass the emissions test once I put the exhaust on? Yes, it would, because the emissions test on a classic car, as I well know, is it smoking? Nah, that's fine. Seriously. So, that piece is on. I probably could have done that in stop motion. But, you know. Right. I'm going to angle the camera back up. Get it level with the car. I'm going to put the car here. Get the focus right. Because in a minute it's going to get wheels. Wheels! Yay! Right, Bond. So what I'm going to do, actually, so we're going to change the angle. Bond's now going to be sat in there. But I'm going to have him change the angle like this. So there we go. We've got the picture of the car. Bond's going to come in. Bending his legs the whole way down. There we go. Right. And now he's going to have to... Come on, Dan. I need you to turn your head. His head appears to be stuck. Jesus. I'm going to have to get the teeth out. There we go. Bloody hell. Huh. So we're going to have to do another picture now of him sitting in the car because it's probably going to have moved. And put a tiny piece of blue tack onto his hair. So Lego hair, if you are ever doing any stop motion, not just builds, never sits on very well nowadays. I think they've just made it easier to get on and off. But even now with blue tack, it's barely gripping his head. So blue tack, glue, whatever it's required to make it sit on their head really nicely. Just make sure it's not visible. Make sure there's no dust on there as well. I don't quite know what I'm doing here. We'll just see how that comes out. think it's right. Ah, that's interesting. So that piece isn't even fixed on by any studs. It's just literally placed. Oh, no, sorry. There is 2 studs at the back here. I was going to say, it's held by thin air. I was like, oh my god, have I ever done number plate stickers? No, we're basically there. There we go. Now what would be really cool is if I could move Bond's head now. But I have to keep taking the roof off to do that. Here you go. So this is what the pain of real stop motion is like. Something which is less than half a second long is now going to take me like 2 or 3 minutes. Now there is a tiny bit of movement within that. But I think it will be fine. Now what side of the wheels are we doing? I'm just going to put the wheels together off camera. Did you know? Who wants to do that on camera? Who wants to see tyres going on wheels? Actually, why not? Let's do it. Oh, let's have them rolling. Let's rolling. Let's roll them in. As always, when you're streaming about a Lego car and you're putting the tyres on, there's one thing you've got to remind everyone. Who is the biggest manufacturer of tyres in the world? Because it's not Pirelli or Bridgestone. It's Lego. Lego produce the most tyres in the world. Right, let's find the point of entry. I can tell already this is going to be so much fun. because this tyre is just rolling away. So on the actual video frame, you might notice the tyres looking closer than they actually notice the tyres look quite big on the frame already. That's not the actual case, because when I take the photo, it crops it. If you look at that top right, whenever I take a photo, it suddenly crops it. Now, a bit of a secret to moving stuff like this: it doesn't actually need to move. You can just slightly rotate it, because the pattern is the same. So I'm just looking at the tyres, seeing how they're coming in. I'm doing the outside ones first, because it's a bit easier. And this one is going to make its way into the arch now. As this one's about to do this very similar. I'm going to take the blue tag off of this one. I'm just going to leave a last glimpse of each of these tyres, because obviously I'm not going to actually continue with them behind the car. I'm going to turn that one around so it's the wrong way round. This one's fine, but you can't see them, so it doesn't matter. Put our roof back on, which hopefully doesn't matter this time. Right, I'm just going to sort of pretend the back piece. Now, you may wonder why I keep looking left. I haven't explained this ever. Basically, I've got my massive screen there. With the previous picture and the current picture on. Now, interestingly, the car's actually still stuck to the ground. See how it looks so low? So what we're going to do is just remove all this blue tack now. Actually, no, we're not. Going to keep it all at the front. Temptation to use black Play-Doh here, but also not, because I can't turn the wheels, can I? So it's gonna drift it round. Maybe I can add this as an after effect. So if you're wondering how I've done this, I've got the blue tack now under the front axle, if you would. Oh, we're getting the other wheel in shot yet. No, not quite. I'm still spinning the wheel even though I don't need to be. I'm just that dedicated to the effect. Let's have a little bit of power. Of an Aston. I don't think an Aston Martin would actually ever do this, but with the old VWs that I used to drive. I think that's just done. We showed the number plates spinning, we showed the roof going on, we showed James Bond in there. I didn't straighten the wheel up beforehand, but I haven't built the minifigure. I'll do that in a moment. That's good hot chocolate. So there we go. That is the set. That's pretty awesome. What I will do is it's a rotation video. I might do it on my rotator actually. Let's so many bits over there. So this is my minifigure spinner. I was doing Heroica last, that's why that's on there. I wonder, can I get this on here somehow? Let's just get all the blue tack off it as well. Oh, his exhaust has gone that I so delicately put on. Oh no, that's not the exhaust. What is that? Weird. Put a 6 plate across it. Screw it, we'll just do it in the middle. This is a new thing to me. I've never done this before. I'm going to put a camera lens cap on the floor here. And then going to put another piece of blue tack just there. And place the car on top. Centrally. Okay, maybe not. That's quite cool though. Quite a cool idea. I've only never had before. I have got the rotator. Am I got the energy to get it out? Yes, I'll do it. It's all the way up there. I'll be back. I'll be back in a moment. we go. Got two options for the rotation. One is an actual rotator with a really messed up cable. Here is the stud. Could look pretty cool on that actually. Oh, I should just realised the stud is actually a half. Oh, actually, screw it. Let's try the stud first. We'll do it in stop motion. The reason I messed up is because I haven't done this for a while like this. But that was actually holding by a singular piece of Lego. It's quite impressive. Can't bother to go looking for pieces of Lego right now. Oh, where's that flimsy roof? Well, I assume the bonnet would open, but it does not. So the point of that catch was not for an opening bonnet. Good job I didn't try and add that into the stop motion. Can I have a very 2-second review of this set? I do not like. So this, like I said, it's a 3D printed stud. Sorry, I'm sort of distracting myself here. It's very cool. My friend made it for me. I've been meaning to add my logo and all sorts to it for ages. Okay, here we go, that's better. I think this will be quite a cool way of doing this. I'm hoping. Yeah, I'll do well. Seems to have a lot of cat hair on it today. God, never in cats. I just realised you probably can't hear a word that I've been saying, so apologies. I didn't realise I hadn't got my mic back up. But what I was saying was I was trying a few different turntables. One being an actual turntable, and this one being a 3D printed Lego stud, which is actually meant for like Calyx, not Calyx, Skegis, IKEA Skegis, like on the wall behind me, which holds all my kit up. And where have you gone to that angle? Okay. I see you, piece of Lego. I see you not wanting to hold. So I'm going to make you hold in place with 2 pieces of blue tack. I'll probably just crush the canopy of this car once again. Yep, there it goes. There we go. Oops. So I'm now going to just rotate the whole car around, just a little bit at a time. I'm counting in my head, so I'll keep it quiet. And that's almost perfectly 2 seconds for this around, so it's going to be a 4-second spin total, which obviously could be slowed down or sped up. There you go, 46 frames round, which means about 4 seconds, and I could obviously increase that to 10 seconds or more. And I'll just do one spare one just in case we're not quite 2, just in case not there, and I can make a full rotation, which will be really, really cool. Right, last thing to do then, other than take all this horrendous blue tack off, is of course build Bond himself. Now I've got a spare one of these, so I'm going to pretend that's a gun, and at the end Bond is going to shoot and destroy what is in front of him, and then I'm going to have the traditional Bond blood come down. I'll do that in After Effects sort of thing, or DaVinci I should say, not in After Effects at all. I really need to start saving my settings to remind myself of what I do when I make these minifigure spins. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to line up the minifigure so its head is at the... Oh, there's loads of blue tack on his bum, I forgot about that. There's a blue tack on its chair. It's nice that it's easy to get in and out of the car though. Even if the windscreens are a bit tricky to put on and off. Also, I put blue tack on his hair. Oh god. It's the only problem if you put blue tack on someone's hair, or white tack, you then make sure you get it off because otherwise it'll be stuck there forever. When you finally give the kit to your kid or some other kid, they'll have to try and get all the gooey horrible gunk off. So minifigures. This is what I think my most viewed videos are always my minifigures, the little rotations, and I have seen people try to imitate them, which is cool, really cool. But hopefully I just do it too damn good. Now Lego tools are the best thing to get stuff out of Lego because they're size compatible. There we go. Right. Oh, I was going to check his height. I won't bother with the hair, but I'm going to put that on there. So just moving the camera in, adjusting the angle, getting the focus right. Adjusting the angle some more, getting rid of all the information on my camera screen because it's really off-putting. So what I like to do, there's several lines that I look for when I'm aligning my camera. First off is I use the rule of thirds line, which the little cross markings you can see on the picture right now, I suspect. And what they tell me, what I like to do with that is have the eyes. So the eye level. So if you see this rule of thirds, so breaking the picture into 3 sections, the top line I like to have in line with the eyes, as long as they don't have a hat or something weird, which is going to mess with that. And then I like to have the bottom of the picture in line with the bottom of the frame, bottom of the base plate. And obviously a few things affect this, like the actual face and the actual minifigure and all sorts, so sometimes there's a little bit of play involved in getting this quite right. But if I do all this, which can be a bit tedious, it means all my minifigures look the same. And then secondly, if I get it all within the rule of thirds central line, central block if you would, it then means I can make it into... Whoa, did not mean to take that picture, that's fine. Test pictures are never a problem. So, standard James Bond is going to walk in from the side. So we're going to do a water cycle now as well. So if you're really into animation, oh, Did we? How does that look? I think that looks right. I'm going to change that. So delete that picture to have that still there. Oh, you know what? He straightens up in one of the bonds. He lands and straightens up his tie, doesn't he? Might just have him do that. Sorry, I go quite quiet sometimes when I'm trying to produce these videos, just because I get in this full focus mode of my idea, or I lose half a ton of blue tack into the model, as has happened in this case. Right, I'm going to put it back together. So that was me just getting him to straighten his bow tie. I'm getting hot. So even if you ever cold in winter, just come and do some stop motion. Between the lights, your computer spinning up and whatever, you suddenly feel very warm. I remember I didn't do so much this year, but last summer I remember being in here and absolutely boiling, trying to do the stop motion. Right, I'm just retrieving blue tack out of Mr. Bond here. My blue tack extraction is not going very well. The best thing to do is add more blue tack until you have a ton of blue tack stuck in there, and then it all unsticks itself. True. True method. There we go. Sorry, it's probably a very boring video today. You've watched me drink hot chocolate, build a bonnet, and now I'm ramming more blue tack than humanely possible into the body of the greatest spy Great Britain has ever had. Now here's a really rare, one-of-a-kind minifigure that's only come in one set. What have you done with it? I shoved blue tack inside it to really just, you know, wreck it. Yeah, my normal method of shoving more blue tack in to get more out has not worked today. What I'm going to have to do is get the tweezers and just pull as much out as possible. Because it's certainly rammed in this time. As long as it's not around the joints, that's the main thing. If it's buried deep, it doesn't matter terribly. Yeah, it's not coming out. Not yet. Not without proper go at it. Oh, I should have moved the GoPro down, shouldn't I? Yeah. Let's adjust the angle of the GoPro so you can see more of what's going on. Not that that's helping. Right, so I'm just putting it back together. So this bit is supposed to be, if you ever watched a James Bond, you see the opening crawl. He always walks in, shoots. I think the program might have just crashed, so this might be the end of the stream. What I was saying is he always walks in, shoots, and then the blood comes down the screen. So today I've done his, because he comes with a spanner as default, I've done him so he has his spanner, looks like he's shooting, it's not, and then he's going to quickly put it away, whip out his gun, and actually shoot this time. However, I've just had a crash. Sometimes it happens if I take too many pictures at once. It's not looking good. No, that ended itself. So, yeah, you can see the little window up there is just gone. So what I'll do is I'll probably end the stream here because there's not much of interest about to happen. I'm going to obviously put all this together in a video. It'll be released in the next few days, but not quite yet. I wonder if I got a... Oops. If I duplicate that. There we go. Main cam 2. Let's change this. There we go. So you can just see me right for this end piece. There will be more streams coming. Obviously, this video will come out in the next few days. I've got 4 other videos which I should have been working on, which I haven't. Just give myself a bit of light here so you can actually see me. And so yeah, they'll be coming. What's coming next though is quite interesting. Let's move this one out of the way. So the next big build is going to be this, which is a Christmas set. I know it's not December yet, but I need to get this done before December if I have any chance of getting the video done for December. Now, there are 3, 4, maybe 5 other Christmas builds on my channel. I will be re-releasing them ready for December, and I will be doing Christmas figures / a Christmas advent calendar of minifigures / a Star Wars advent calendar, possibly a Disney Princess calendar if I can wrestle the figures off my girls, because they both have one. So I've got 1 in 2 chance. I've got 1 in 2 chance of getting at least 1 a day. I might have to get them to tell me those. But yes, so this is the Main Street, Holiday Main Street. It's called part of the Winter Village collection. It's got the tram on it. I'm going to put the tram on the track. He's probably not going to have the electronics in it because I'm not sure how much space that takes up. But I will be building this. I might start tomorrow. Look out for those streams. I think with 1,514 pieces, it's going to be about 15 days, which is close to December. But this will just be to music, so it won't be too hard set to edit. Anyway, that's coming next very, very soon on the channel. There is also Heroica. Let me get the box. Let me build some attention for this. So this is Heroica. This is a game which came out for Lego, I think back in mid-2000s. I never actually had it as a kid because I wasn't a kid then. But this is really cool. I've enjoyed playing it with I've played it once with my girls. I've a little go at it. I've built it in a really cool video, which I'm yet to do the sound editing on. I need to get on, but I might do that now. But you can come and watch this very soon. This is my next video, possibly before or after James Bond, but before Christmas, which is coming out. This is very cool, and if you like this, I want to do more of it because there's expansions and everything, so look out for those coming very, very soon. And if there is any sets you particularly like, particularly want me to build, let me know. Anyway, the program has not reopened. It takes forever, so I will end there and I'll finish this off, and then you'll see it all coming soon. Thank you very much for watching. Look forward to seeing you all in more streams soon. Have a good day. Oh, don't forget, hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye. I can't end the stream. Alright, I will see you next time, and I'll maybe do a little studio tour next time as well.